Okay, good day everyone. I'm Derek from CRT. I'll be showing you on the items how you're going to actually manage variance in Business Central. Okay, let's take a look at the item listing that I have created. You can see that this is actually the item list. I'm going to do a quick filter. We will be concentrating on these three items for today. Okay, let's take a look at this item desk. I have this part number and I created this item in the system. Okay, so what variance does is that you can actually create different variants for this item desk. For example, when I go into the item variants, you can see that I've created for this item desk. For example, the material can be black. So what is the dimension? Everything I can actually put it here under the description. And when the item variance is, let's say, black, is actually a different dimension here, and you can see that plastic is also another dimension. So each individual got its own variance, so I do not need to create multiple item cards for this type of scenarios here. Okay, so likewise for the other items, I also set up as different variants as well. You can see for this chair, I can set for different variants such as is round or square, and I can have my diameter, I can have my square, what is the dimension that we are looking at. Alright, and also the next one, this one is also another item variance that I created for this. I can have multiple sizes, size 1, size 2, size 3, and then with different diameter. For example, 66, 45, and 30. Okay, each got its individual description. Okay, so now what I can do, I can actually create a sales order. Let's take a look at the sales order. When I'm going to create a new sales order for this, let me select a customer, let's say School of Fine Arts. Alright, and then I will select the items. Okay, so for example, item desk. So you can see that the description for item desk is stick to this for under this part number. But when I select the variant as aluminium, you can see the description changes. So you can actually based on the description to set, and I can set the location, what is the quantity I want to purchase, for example 1. Alright, I can actually have purchased another variant. Okay, and I'm actually selecting the same item, but this time round I'm going to select black, and you can see that all the different dimension is actually shown here in the description, and you do not actually need to change the description once you actually identify the description under the variant code. Alright, I can select other items as well. For example, I'm going to select this conference table, for example, and I can select the different sizes. Let's say the diameter is 45. I can do that. Okay, so for now I'm going to show you this, and I can actually have another one. Let's add one more to it. Okay, Paris chairs. This is the one of the item here, but I can have a round one. For example, I want to have the round one under the main. I can also have select another variant, for example a square. Alright, and also under main location. So let's say I'm going to purchase individual as 111. Sorry, for sales as 111. Alright, so now I've completed my process. Okay, so not only in sales order we can actually create for the create variants. In purchase order we can do so also. Let's take a look at the printout. When we print a confirmation, you can see that when I go to print confirmation and preview, it will show me all the different description here based on my item number. You can see here, yes. So you do not need to actually create so many items in your item card, and variants can actually handle that, and this will actually show you all the description, and you do not need to actually change it on and off. Alright, so that's one benefits here when you actually use variants. Alright, so Okay, so you can see that I do not have sufficient inventory here, but in DC I got this function. I can actually create my purchase order document. Let me show you a quick one. When I actually generate this, I'm going to purchase what is the quantity that I'm going to purchase. I can actually enter in. Alright, so I'm going to enter all one, and I click OK, and my PO is generated. Alright, now this is under my PO screen. I will go into my PO screen here. Let's take a look. Okay, it will show me that I'm going to purchase all these items. Okay, and the other items is actually coming from this consultant here. Alright, because it's actually under two different vendors, so you will create two different PO for me at the same time. Alright, so you can see all the different variants code is shown here, and with the description here as well. Okay, so I can actually post a quick invoice and show you for this purchase. Alright, then I will enter my vendor DO number. Okay, and I'll just go and post it. Receive an invoice at the same time. Alright, okay, let's take a look at the purchase invoice. Okay, so in the purchase invoice you can see this, where I actually want to go and print the document. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, my purchase invoice will also show me the description of the variant. Alright, so you do not need to actually change anything or update anything here. Alright, and now I have another PO to do it. Okay, I'm going to post this as well. Let's do a quick one. Okay, and my vendor DO number. Okay, then I will proceed with my posting. Okay, so now done. I've completed my purchase. Now let me go back to my sales order. So now with the just now I show you the print confirmation. So now I'm going to actually post this, and let's see how the DO looks like in the system after posting. Alright, so I have my inventories available now. Now I can go at home, and then I just post it, ship and invoice at the same time. Alright, okay, so this is my posted sales invoice. When I go into my posted sales invoice, you can see all these informations are being brought in, and I can go and print my documents here. Okay, when I preview, you can see that this is my invoice with the description that is actually available here, even though their items is the number is the same, but it's with different description. Alright, so this is one thing that is standard within the Business Central. And you can actually, like you mentioned, I think you would like to see the DO, right? Let's take a look at the DO. Let's posted sales shipment. Alright, so just now I actually posted one of these, which is this School of Fine Arts. Alright, so you can see here, these are the things that I actually ship out. So during shipment I can actually print out, and this will be my shipment document, which is my DO. Alright, let's take a look. So you can see that this is my shipment DO. Okay, it's also coming with all the description that is mentioned earlier, but you can see the item number, even though it's the same, but description is different. So you do not need to actually worry about that, so it can be handled. And okay, and finally I'm going to show you one thing here regarding your what you mentioned in your production. Let's take a look at the production BOM. Alright, so in production BOM you can actually have the BOM list. Let's say I'm going to create a new production BOM for now. Okay, what happens here that you can actually identify them. Let's say I'm going to do a BOM 0002. This is my BOM number. I'm going to do a table assembly. Maybe table, yeah, table assembly. My unit of measurement is pieces. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to have the select my item component. let's say I'm have this item here. Let's say I'm using my Aten desk, the three item remember earlier. When I select this item, I can actually choose what are the materials that I'm going to use to produce it. For example, I can choose this. You can see the description comes in. I will put in the quantity per. For example, if let's say I need 2 of them, I will just put 2. Okay, so the next item can be another component of this table assembly. It can be actually my Paris chair. Okay, but my Paris chair I may want to actually assemble with a diameter of 45 mm, for example. All these are actually simulated example for to show how the variance actually works in the production as well. So you can actually based on different variants to actually decide on what are the items to use in the system. So I have this table here. I want to actually have this size 30 diameter 30. For example, I put size 3, it will show me the description, and I can put in my quantity first. And with that, I can actually finish my BOM. Okay, and from here you can see that how the production BOM actually you can actually set your variant code as well. Okay, so basically that's all for my presentation today. If you have any questions, feel free to actually contact Kisha for further information. Alright, thank you, bye.